What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Forza Horizon 2 for another episode. Now, we have our 360 CS parked up next to a LaFerrari for the LaFerrari Bucket List Challenge. Now, this Bucket List Challenge is marked as hard. I have not tried it yet, but, let's see, experience insane grip in the LaFerrari. Now, I'm sure insane grip is highly possible in this car, but it is a speed challenge, I believe. Yeah, so beat the speed target. Jeez, this thing only wants to wheel spin with the traction control off. Get a bit of interior view going. Woo! I went to exterior because I wanted to hear it in the tunnel, dude. That tunnel sound is insane. Jeez, it sounds insane in the tunnel. That's exactly why they put tunnels on this route. They had to have. I mean, that's the only reason why they're there. Can't wait till the F-Type comes in the game so we can take it through those same tunnels. It's going to be a beast in the tunnels.
Turn right.
What the hell? Why put a corner in that route? That's stupid. It means that no matter how much speed you carry up through the main actual main part of the course, you'll still have to slow down for these corners. What is the point of that? Okay, stop it. Okay, so the whole objective is to get as much grip as possible around this next corner, or corner section. Was trying to balance it right there, balance it between the brake and the accelerator, trying to keep it as balanced as possible. Success, okay. Hit 86 or more. I think that was more than 86, actually. Felt like more. Not a bad payout, over 200,000 credits now. Oh man, come on, we're so close. We could get the next level just by doing, like, random crap in free roam. But we need to go to the car shop because it's time to buy another car. And I want to build another drift car. I have like, I don't know, I feel like I should upgrade the 360 CS a little bit, but I also really want to build another drift car. Yeah, we're going to go build another drift car. We have to. I'm pretty much addicted to building drift cars in Horizon 2 now. I mean, they're so fun to do anyway. Let's see. Let's go. We could go to either one, and I prefer Nice. So let's go, yeah, let's fast travel back to Nice. I mean, I know it wasn't that long of a drive, but why not just fast travel there? It did almost cost us 10,000 credits, though. Now, at this point, there's a good amount of cars that are in our price range, but what I'm actually thinking of doing is buying a car that's definitely within our price range, and then doing a build on it. So go ahead and get into the... Actually, we don't want the Horizon Hub. We want the... Well, maybe we do. Because I think if you go into the Horizon Hub, then from there you can go to the... Yeah, okay. Auto show. That's what we want.
Hey, how's things?
Good to go. So it's recommending a Clio V6, a Rough RT12S, Fiat 131 Abarth, and a Mercedes A45 AMG. But we're not going to buy any of those at this very point in time. We are going to find something cool to do another build on. I'm thinking it's going to be, you know, I actually really want to build a Ram Runner. I really want to build a Ram... Oh, God. I just realized the Escalade ESV is here, too. We might do that later on in the future, though. Let's see, though. The Donkervort, that's another car I definitely need to build. The Raptor also, the Raptor will come, a build of the Raptor will come, but, we're gonna, yeah, I think for this episode, we're gonna stick with the Ram Runner. As soon as I find it, that is. And then later on, we will get our hands on a Lamborghini Urus. I can get my hands on one now, but we're not gonna actually focus on that until a little bit later. Rear drive swap Lancia Fulvia would be awesome, too. Come on, where's the Ram Runner? Jeez, where is the Ram Runner? There it is. Alright, cool. I think that was either 75 or 76,000 credits. There's designs for this. Hopefully they load faster than they did for the FRS or GT86, and then they're loading decently fast. And that's like the, I don't know, kind of the Super B-ish design zombie outbreak response vehicle. Destiny, that's actually not a bad design. That's pretty sweet. Umbrella Corp, I feel like that's just kind of obvious. Power Wagon design. That's the stock design, isn't it? Why are people submitting the stock design? Oh god, diamond plated? None of these are that great. I mean, some of them are okay, but none of them are, like, are jumping out at me, except for the Umbrella Corp one. The Umbrella Corp one is actually pretty cool. It's pretty well done. But, and so is the Destiny one. The Destiny one is pretty sweet. But, not too many of the others are kind of jumping out at me, though. Let's go with the Umbrella Corp one, because, I don't know, it's probably, I want to say it's the best detailed design, and it's something different, so, yeah, we'll get that thing on the truck, hell yes. And I feel like I'll do a little bit of a drift build on it this time around, even though it's not meant for that, and then later on we'll do an off-road build of it, because we already have it, so if we want to experiment with it, you can do whatever you want with it, even though it's meant for off-road, you can still, oh crap, I didn't mean to leave the auto show. Well, we could just drive it around a little bit and see how it is. Or, actually, no, we could go right into the garage from here. I was thinking it'd kick us back out into the game, but no, we're good. Now, for the first things we need to handle, oh, we actually can't do anything to the shocks and springs, really? Apparently not. Tires and wheels. Now, for our compound, it's probably on some kind of off-road compound, or off-road-ish compound. Let's bring it into streets. If we're gonna use it for drifting, let's bring it into streets. We'll leave the width the way it is, and we'll actually leave the wheels the way they are too. Now I'm wondering, we could do a swap on it. We could put a 6.2 V8, but we're going to swap it to rear-wheel drive, and then from there, we could either twin-turbo it, or do a Roots-style supercharger. Look, twin-turbo Ram Runner, that's, wow, when you even think of building a twin-turbo Ram Runner. I just realized, I went all the way out of the actual, shop. Did not mean to do that at all. Race diff. So we can tune the actual diff if we need to. Well, we're going to need to. The gearbox, I want a race gearbox so I can mess with the ratios, just in case. And then might as well put a race clutch in it while we're at it. And then for the engine, let's see what we can actually do. Because it's sitting at, what's it sitting at? Okay, right now it's sitting at 459 horsepower. That's with the standard turbos. Keep in mind, we haven't upgraded to race turbos yet. And I need to keep an eye on my credits, too, so I don't actually, like, blow through all of them. But luckily, the upgrades in Horizon 2 are actually not that bad at all. Cam it, that's going to give us a huge power bump. We're almost 600 horsepower now. When all is said and done, after the turbos and everything, we'll probably be somewhere around 800 horsepower, I'm guessing. 800 to 850-ish, depending on how it responds to the turbos. And we'll do the turbos last. 686. Yeah, 694. It's gonna be 800-ish. Hello? Select. I was pressing A. I don't know if you guys ever have issues with that, but sometimes in both Horizon 2 and Forza 5, I have issues where I'm trying to press A, but it's not selecting sometimes. Alright, race turbos puts us at 780 horsepower. Wow, I would think it would be more than that. I think it'd be a lot more than that, actually. Seems like it would be, anyway. And give it a light tune, just a very light tune. We're gonna mess with the, lower the tire pressure just a tiny little bit. Not that low, but just lower it a tiny little bit. We're going to bring third up just a little bit. fourth just a little bit too, so it's more suited to what we're doing with this thing. And then for our, let's see. Let's actually leave it up. Let's leave the ride height up. And then for the diff, just 100%. And that'll be our base tune for now. Keep in mind, it's no kind of crazy tune that's like... It's not like some kind of purpose-built tune. It's just a particular tune that we've just kind of come up with. So... Alright, come on. Oh, wow. It'll spin him up, that's for sure. You can use the body roll to your advantage. Just let the weight transfer do half the work for you. There we go, and it's actually surprisingly easy to place with the way the body roll actually works. It's very predictable. You wouldn't think it would be with the setup we've got on it, especially since we've got skinnier tires, but it actually is continuing to surprise me, to be honest. Okay, I was wondering if... I was like, I wonder if we can smash through those. No, you can't. You forget it. You can't. Now, keep in mind, this is not an off-road setup by any means. This setup would probably suck off-road, but when we go to do off-road with this thing, we'll either buy another one or retune this one and just save the tunes. I mean, I like having multiple vehicles, but at the same time, it's good to have multiple tunes as well. I mean, you can do both. You can have multiple vehicles and multiple tunes, so you can just swap them out. But I don't know. I kind of feel like that at a certain point, multiple vehicles and multiple tunes for each one can kind of get a little bit redundant after a while, so you do want to be whoa, Civic Hatch! You want to be at least slightly organized about it, but then again, at the same time, you want to have the option to be able to put whatever you want on whichever vehicle that you have. God, I love the way this thing weight transfers.
Hey mate, it's Ben. Whenever you see a friend out on the open road, you can challenge them to a head-to-head. Drive up behind the car and challenge them to a race. Racing tougher opponents in better cars will net bigger rewards.
Oh god, oh boy, oh boy. A little bit of an accidental 180, but it's all good to go. Just carry on like you meant it, it'll be fine. And the weight the weight transfer works really well for going in between city streets. Again, it's an odd thing to explain because of the kind of vehicle that we're in. I mean, it's far from the FRS or GT86 that we did a build on last time, but this thing is fun, dude. It's fun because of the weight transfer, but it's also fun because it's unassuming. That you would expect this to be your off-road truck, pretty much something that you would only use off-road, and just seeing it out in the city streets going sideways is definitely not what it was built for, and definitely not what you would expect to see it doing. But if you can, that's the thing, another thing that I love to do is do things with certain vehicles that weren't originally meant to do them in the first place. So, like, taking it, really, Evo? That was kind of my fault, though, because I went into the wrong side of the road. But, like, for example, taking an off-road truck and using it to drift on the city streets. Leveled up as well. In fact, that Drivatar is marked. That Drivatar is marked. I need to go catch up to it. See if we can beat it in, like, a drift-tuned, freaking drift-tuned Ram Runner. First thing I need to do is catch up to it, though, which is proving to be at least slightly difficult. Why is he marked? Like, why is his Drivatar marked? I'm assuming because it's either, because it's either an extra difficult Drivatar, or what? I'm not sure. Just pro Drivatar? Well, let's see what happens. Or not, we have to get closer, apparently.
Okay, this will be tough. But if you beat him, the payout will be huge.
Be tough? I don't think so. Excuse me! Power of the Ram Runner. That's what I have this brush guard for. Eating M3s, or pushing them out of the way. If we took the brush guard off, it'd just eat the M3. Or, excuse me, consume it. Way out ahead. I mean, this thing is brilliant for demolishing AIs. Or, excuse me, drivatars. I keep saying AIs. I say AIs all the time. And we will do that, we'll add that perk after we finish. But I feel like if Spears starts playing, Horizon 2, I feel like I kind of know what he'll be in. He'll be in a Charger and a Ram. As usual. As usual for Spears. His preference in vehicles is, like, so different than my preference in vehicles. I feel like, I want to say I started watching his channel, like, back in the days of, oh gosh, when was it? The moddable spin tires beta, because we were kind of doing mods and spin tires around the same time. I kind of, actually, at one point, I tried to get in touch with him, but I don't know, maybe I'll try again at some point. It wants us to go around the roundabout? Are you serious? Damn, that GPS is a little screwy. Okay, come on. Come on. And not bad.
Done. I told you it'd be worth your while. Anna will let you know the next time one of Horizon's best drivatars is in the area.
Oh my god! 44,000 credits for that? Holy crap, I've got to do that more often. Jeez. That's crazy. That is insane. I absolutely have to start doing more of those. Especially the ones for, like, best drivatar. I need that. I need that van. I need it now. Can you smash through that? No. A lot of these things, they look like you could smash through them, but you can't, and it's like, aw. Because a lot of these areas that it looks like you could smash through would make brilliant jumps, but sadly they kind of don't. Kind of wish that roll bar wasn't in the way. It's a little bit annoying to see the roll bar in the way. But it is a nice representation of the actual interior. All the interiors are great, to be honest. There aren't some cars where you can say, oh, they definitely spent less time on this than they did on, say, I don't know, like, you can't say, like, oh, they definitely spent less time on the Ram Runner's interior than they did on the Huracan's interior, because both of them look pretty much equally as good, equally as well rendered. Which is kind of rare, to be honest. I mean, if you remember Gran Turismo, what was it, Gran Turismo 6? Some of the, quote-unquote, like, premium cars, they had interiors, whereas the, quote-unquote, non-premium cars really didn't have any interiors at all. And that was never the case in Forza with anything, really. And that's always what I liked about them, was the fact that you could tell that they were going to put the same detail and the same focus into a, what is down there? Why is there a marker there, but it's, like, under the bridge? That's weird. How do you get down there? Damn, I need to figure out a way to get down there. I don't even know where I'm headed at this point. I've just started driving. I started rambling, and then I just started driving. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh boy. They actually give you points for wall taps when drifting now. That is sweet. And I forgot actually to do this earlier. To get the wheel spin prize. Please be an RX-7. Or 20,000 credits, not bad. I wanted that RX-7 because I wanted to do a V8 swap RX-7 drift build, but, and yes, I know, I will do both. I will do the rotary and the V8, because I know if you do a V8 RX-7 drift build, you make all the rotary guys mad. You make all the rotary guys mad. But, trust me, I will be doing both, and that is a highly skilled drivatar, which means I can get quite a few more credits. Ram Runner versus Lancia Stratos. If I demolish him, that may mean I seriously need to up my difficulty, because I do not see a Ram Runner just going out and demolishing a Stratos. But I am. So I'm gonna need to change the difficulty at some point. Most likely. Damn it. The body roll. I'm starting to wish that I'd tuned that. Ow, tuned that out. Even when you're on the interior view, if you turn, you can see the truck leaning. It's almost like a jelly tune at this point. Like, the suspension is like a jelly suspension tune. What is that, the F40? Oh god, we have to do that. We definitely have to do that. We'll be getting on that in the next episode, because I need to drive the F40. Pretty much my favorite flagship Ferrari. Now, what did we get for that? Okay, so it's only the ones that are marked on the radar that give you a ton of extra credits. I mean, it's not a bad amount of credits, but the ones that are actually marked on the radar give you a huge amount of credits. But, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode where we, it was kind of a mix, because we did a build, but we also did a bunch of other things as well. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave me a like, tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.